You want to design characters for your comic or manga that feel fresh, unique, and easy to bring to life without the frustration of starting from scratch every time. But, without any reference or grounding, this is tough, especially when you're still building up your visual library. When you're fairly new to making comics or manga, or haven't spent too much time to practice drawing a variety of things from life, designing a character from your imagination is extremely difficult. The solution is to think about what real-life person would be most suited for the role in your comic or manga and cast them by using elements of their likeness for your own character design. Instead of coming up with a character from scratch, you're using real-world references to anchor your design, making the process smoother and more focused. Most advice focuses purely on relying on your own imagination and a ton of trial and error, spending hours or days figuring out the right look for your character. This method can be really time-consuming and frustrating, especially when you're just starting out. It's a shortcut that helps you avoid wasting time on trial and error while still creating something unique and fitting. Eiichiro Oda clearly used this technique for amazing results. One Piece has some of the most interesting character designs I've ever seen. He took inspiration from real people to build his vibrant, unique characters that stand out to this day. If it works for one of the most successful manga in history, it's worth giving it a try. Here's how you can apply it in 3 steps so you don't waste time designing characters for your comic or manga like I did. First, pick a real-life person. Think about your character's role in the story. What kind of person would they be? Find a real person whose traits or appearance match the role you're envisioning. For example, Trafalgar Law's quote-unquote actor is Valentino Rossi, a 9-time Grand Prix motorcycle racing world champion. Do you see the similarities? Use their features as inspiration. You don't have to copy them exactly, but take inspiration from their posture, facial expressions, or unique features. Focus on the traits that make this person uniquely them, whether it's their eyes, hair, posture, or expression. This helps you lock down the essence of your character, giving them personality right off the bat. A few key, standout elements that capture the vibe you want. You don't need to put everything in the kitchen sink into your character design. Let's take a look at Law and Valentino again. What do you observe about Valentino's face? When we simplify the shapes like this, we can easily see the facial features and their proportions, where they sit in relation to one another. Now let's compare. Can you see the differences? Like I said, you don't have to copy exactly. Your actor is the base for your character design. I forgot to highlight this, but some key features I see carried over to the design is Valentino's sideburns and earring. Okay, now that you've got those core features down, let's talk about how to make your character feel like they belong in the world of your comic or manga. Last step. Add your own flair. Once you've cast your character, add your own twists. Exaggerate features, mix in other references, or tweak the design to better fit your character's role in your story. This makes your design feel both unique and grounded in something real. Last example, going back to Valentino and Law. You can see the changes Oda had made based on his own personal style. Facial features are exaggerated, proportions shifted, and shapes are simplified. And though I'm not covering it in this video, playing around with shapes and proportions applies to the rest of the character, including their fit. Who will be the actors for your story? I'd love to read what your manga or comic story is about and the real-life people that will fill out your cast, so comment below. Thank you so much for watching and God bless.